Hello friends, this is Kainat from Alamkol and this is the lecture 2 of the light chapter light from class 10 physics. Okay, so this is based on the laws of reflection. This chapter is about laws of reflection. Okay, so in the earlier class that I told you that I will tell you in this in the next lecture I will about the laws of reflection. So here we go. So first, angle of reflection, how to make the angle of reflection. Let me tell you. This is your plane mirror. Okay, this is your incident light. Incident light. Let us suppose that the incident light falls on the mirror, making an angle of I. Okay, angle of incidence. Now it will get reflected. It will get reflected, right? Making the same angle. Let us suppose that this is angle of reflection. Okay, obviously this is angle of reflection. So making the same angle with the normal. Okay, this is the normal. Okay, fine. So it will make means angle I will be equal to angle R. Angle I will be equal to angle R. Okay. So this is what the first law of reflection is. Angle of incidence will always be equal to angle of reflection. Okay. Angle of reflection. Angle I will be equal to angle R. Okay. Now the second law is the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Now see the incident ray. See, this is the incident ray. This is the incident ray. This is the reflected ray, right? This is the reflected ray, and this is the normal. This is the normal, right? Right? All are lying in the same at the point of incidence. This is the point of incidence, right? This is the point of incidence where incident light has strike the mirror, right? This is the incident point of incidence. All are lying in the same plane. This is the same plane. All are lying in the same plane, right? This is what the second law of reflection is. The incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal all lie at the point of incidence. All lie in the same plane. This all will always lie in the same plane. And the first law was angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, these are only the two laws that we have to study in this law of reflection. Okay, there are only two laws of reflection which we have already discussed. Okay, now the very not very important but very small thing that we are going to discuss in this that is regular and diffuse reflection of light. Regular and diffuse reflection of light. See, if the given medium is smooth, if the if the medium is regular or smooth, whatever light will fall into it will reflect very regularly. See, very regularly, making the same angle every time, making the same angle every time, right? Making the same angle every time. But if there is the smooth, the if the surface is not smooth but it's rough, see here the surface is rough, right? Surface is rough like this. Surface is like this. Sometimes like this, and sometimes rough, and sometimes regular, whatever it like this, right? So how the reflection will occur in this type of medium? How the reflection will occur? It will be irregular reflection. What it will be? It will be irregular reflection. Means the angle will not be equal. Always the angle will not be equal. See, sometimes it gets reflected like this, and sometimes it get reflected like this. Sometimes it's getting reflected like how it has got reflected like this. So there will be irregular reflection with the if the given medium is irregular, if the given medium is rough, not smooth. Okay, so this is called regular and diffuse reflection of light. This will be regular and this will be diffuse or irregular. Okay. Okay, if parallel beam of incident light rays remain parallel even if after one direction, even even after one direction is known as what? Regular reflection, right? It takes place. It takes after even after reflection and go only in one direction is known as regular reflection. It takes place mostly in plane mirrors or highly polished metal surface. Okay, plane mirror should be, the mirror should be plane or high. It should be the surface should be highly polished. But if a parallel beam of incident rays is reflected in different direction, is known as diffused or irregular reflection of light. It takes place in unpolished and rough surfaces. Okay, whatever that I have just discussed it here. Okay, silver metal is of the best reflector of light. A ray of light which is incident normally on a mirror is reflected back along its own path. Okay, a ray of light which is incident normally on a mirror is reflected along its own path, because that I have already told you that whatever be the normal light will be, it will reflect along the following the same path, right? It will reflect back following the same path. Okay, laws of reflection can be applied to all kinds of reflecting surfaces. Whatever be the reflecting surfaces, no matter, laws of reflection will always follow. Okay, laws of reflection will always follow. So if you make a, if you make a, see, this is the diffused reflection. Now, if you make a, so it will be here it's diffused reflection. So we cannot make in this type of surfaces. So it will be like its normal should be must be here like this. Normal must be like this, so that angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, we'll draw the normal like this here in this surface, because the light has reflected like this, right? So the normal will be like this, so that angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. So there will be a different normal, different types of normal with these with in this type of surface. And in this surface it will be where is it? In this surface it will be, the normal will always be like this. It always be like, because it's making the same angle, right? It is a regular reflection. So in this, normal will always be like this. But in this, sometimes normal will be like this, sometimes normal will be like this, sometimes normal will be like this. This is what, how this we can describe. Okay, so this is it, regular reflection and irregular reflection and the laws of reflection we have discussed. And this is it for the for today. And we are okay, let's close the class for today, lecture for today, and keep on liking the channel, liking the videos, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, bye bye.